Hello, my beloved listeners, and welcome. Today's episode is one that speaks straight to the heart. It's about your words. Words. You know they are much more than just sounds on the air. They are seeds that grow into the reality in which we live. In this episode, I invite you to come on and walk with me into the power of your spoken word, a power that can lift you to the very heights of heaven or pull you down into the very depths of hell. In a time when deceit and lies are creeping into every single corner of our world, especially from one who is seeking the highest office in America today, we must remember the sacred responsibility of our words, for they are not empty. They shape destinies. They have the power to create life or death, and they can build up or destroy. Let's breathe life into our words together today. Come on with me and learn what the ancient wisdom of Proverbs can show you about this timeless truth. In this episode, I want to share with you 4 reasons why you must be careful about what you speak. Do you realize that your words truly do carry the power of life and death? Do you realize that the words you speak go forth on vibrations into the ethers all around you, manifesting into physical reality? Can you feel the weight of that you have the power of life and death in the words you speak? Proverbs 18:21 says it so clearly. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Imagine that. With just a word from you, you can bring light or darkness. Words like the soft touch of rain or the scorch of fire leave their mark. Each word we speak is like a ripple on the water, traveling far beyond the moment. As the ancient saying goes, I can't throw a pebble into the sea, into the ocean, into the river, without it being felt around the 7 seas. So it is with our spoken word. Each word you speak is like a ripple on the water, traveling far beyond the moment in which it was spoken. My beloved ones, when you speak from love, your words become a fountain of life, uplifting and renewing everything around you. But when you speak words of anger, cursing, and foulness, when you speak carelessly, you can wound hearts, even your own. Do you realize said words reflect the depth of your soul. What are you saying? The words of a man's mouth are as deep waters, and the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook. Have you ever sat beside a quiet stream and listened to the water's song gurgling along happily? That's how wisdom flows from the soul of a person who speaks with love, who speaks with light, who speaks with wisdom and care. Our words reflect who we are inside, like a mirror of our spirit. If you speak from the stillness and love in your heart, others will feel your wisdom as if they're drinking from a clear, pure spring. And make no mistake, my beloved listeners, a timely word can change everything. In Proverbs 15:23 it says, "A man hath joy by the answer of his mouth, and a word spoken in due season, how good it is." Have you ever been in a dark moment where you were so distraught and just downhearted, and someone came along and spoke a word that felt like the warmth of the sun on your face? Remember how it uplifted you. That's the power of a word given at the right time. It can lift someone out of despair. It can offer hope, or it can bring peace to a stormy heart. Speaking from your heart with love is a gift we can all give. And how good it truly is. While on the other hand, evil words can burn and destroy. Proverbs warns us that an ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is a burning fire. My dear listeners, think of fire for a moment. How it can either warm you up on a cold day or burn you to death, depending on how it is used. Words are just the same. When we speak with bitterness, anger, hostility, or deceit, we set fires that destroy not just others, but ourselves. Words can scorch the earth of our relationships, leaving nothing but ashes behind. Let us learn how to use our words for healing rather than suffering, for life instead of death. Proverbs 15:28 says, "The heart of the righteous studieth to answer." Before you speak, take a breath. Feel the space around you and listen to your heart. There's power in the pause. In that moment of stillness, ask yourself, will these words build up or tear down? Your heart knows the answer to that question, and you must trust it. Speak from wisdom and watch beauty unfold in your life and in the lives of others. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increaseth learning. That's from Proverbs 16:21. Imagine speaking words that are like honey, sweet to the taste, nourishing and full, just full of life. When we speak from a place of wisdom with sweetness on our lips, we plant seeds that help others grow. Let your words be like a melody that lingers in the hearts of those who may hear them. Let your words flow like healing waters. The wellspring of wisdom is as a flowing brook. Picture yourself as a flowing stream, your words softening the hard places, washing over hearts with gentleness and peacefulness. Speak from that place where wisdom flows naturally like water, refreshing and restoring all that it touches. And most importantly, my beloved listeners, choose life, and choose life every day over death. For death and life are in the power of your tongue. That's Proverbs 18:21. Every morning when you open your eyes, you have a choice. Decide ye this day whom ye shall serve. Will you speak life today or death? Will you plant words of love, hope, and truth, or destruction? Make that choice daily. Choose to speak from the light in your heart, I am, and watch as the fruit of your words comes back to bless you and those around you. As it says in the Bible, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. In closing, my dear ones, I pray that today's episode has touched you just as the words of Proverbs have touched my own heart. Our words are a gift. They carry the power of creation and of transformation. Spiritual law tells us that what we speak shapes our reality. And now, more than ever before, we must choose wisely. If this message has stirred something within you, if it has reminded you of beauty and power of your own voice, I invite you to subscribe. Please leave a rating and share your thoughts with me. I'd love to hear what you are thinking. And let's keep this conversation flowing like a healing river. Now, it's time for you and me to go to work, making sure we speak words of love, words of wisdom, words of healing, words of power. And I thank you for tuning in today. God bless you. until